guys were in a bar and they were both watching the television when the news came on. It showed a guy on a bridge who was about to jump. Obviously suicidal. "I'll bet you $10 he'll jump," said the first guy. "Bet you 10 he won't," said the second guy. Then the guy on the television closed his eyes and threw himself off the bridge. The second guy hands the first guy the money. "I can't take your money," said the first guy. "I cheated you." The same story was on 5 o'clock news. "No, no, take it," said the second guy. "I saw the 5 o'clock news too. I just didn't think the guy was dumb enough to jump again." It was Christmas and the judge was in a merry mood as he asked the prisoner, "What are you charged with?" "Doing my Christmas shopping early," replied the defendant. "That's no offense," said the judge. "How early were you doing this shopping?" "Before the store opened." A hunter visited another hunter and was giving a tour of his home. In his house there was a stuffed lion. The visiting hunter asked, "When did you bag him?" The host said, "That was 3 years ago when I went hunting with my wife." "What's he stuffed with?" asked the visiting hunter. "My wife." A little girl asked Santa to send her a sister. Santa said, "Sure I will, on one condition. Send me your mother." How does a frog feel when he has a broken leg? Unhappy. Paddy and his two friends are talking at a bar. His first friend says, "I think my wife is having an affair with the electrician. The other day I came home and found wire cutters under our bed, and they weren't mine." His second friend says, "I think my wife is having an affair with the plumber. The other day I found a wrench under the bed and it wasn't mine." Paddy says, "I think my wife is having an affair with a horse." Both his friends look at him with utter disbelief. "No, I'm serious. The other day I came home and I found a jockey under our bed." A bum asked a man for $2. The man asked, "Will you buy booze?" The bum said, "No." The man asked, "Will you gamble it away?" The bum said, "No." Then the man asked, "Will you come home with me so my wife can see what happens to a man who doesn't drink or gamble?" A duck walks into a general store and asks the manager, "Got any fresh fruit?" "No." "Got any fresh vegetables?" "No. We have only canned and dry foods." The next day the duck returns. "Got any fresh fruit?" "No." "Got any fresh vegetables?" "No. I told you yesterday we have only canned and dry goods. If you come back tomorrow and ask me the same question, I'll nail your flippers to the floor." On the third day the duck walks in and asks, "Got any nails?" "No." "Got any fresh fruit?" One evening Frank was drinking at a bar when the bartender came over to tell him that he had a telephone call. Frank had just bought another beer and he didn't want anyone else to drink it. So he wrote a little sign and left it by his beer, and that was, "I spit in my beer." When Frank returned to his bar stool, there was another note beside his beer. I spit in your beer too.